response to stimuli means when we are going to focus light, okay, toward the earthworm, how that moves toward the means shaded place or dark place. So the things also we discussed. Children, next last week we discussed about microscope. Actually, by the help of microscope, we can see the minute things. Means which is not able to see with our naked eye. Which is not able to see with our naked eyes. Okay. Next, it should act as like a magpie lens. Just once repeating that. Say these thing means microscope contain two components. That is a structural component and visual component. Structural component and visual component. So structural components means head or body, base and arm. Next, visual components means eyepiece, objective, nose piece, coarse and fine adjustment knobs, stage, aperture. Children, listen to me here. Figure 8 given here clearly represented that. Clearly represented. Okay. Say figure 8 that is showing here given. Okay. Here say once go through the diagram. Eyepiece should be there. Objective lens, stage, slide, light, arm. Next, coarse focus, fine focus, base it should be there. Base also there. Okay, children, listen to me here. So by through microscope, we can see the minute things which is not able to see with our naked eye. Means we cannot see with our naked eye. Means we cannot see with directly with our eyes. Okay. Next, we can discuss about bread mode. Okay. This is also previously we discussed in last week. Okay. So we shouldn't put spoons in pickle jars. Why we shouldn't put that wet spoons in pickle jars. Okay. And next, children concentrate here. When we are going to put that wet spoons in pickle jars, what happens? Okay, means it will use it to spoil. Okay, pickle use it to spoil. Why that pickle use it to spoil? Okay, what is the reason? Actually, that moisture. What is moisture there? Okay, what we are putting that wet spoon, it should be reacted with that. Okay, it should be reacted with pickle jar as a result. Okay, spoil the pickle. So children concentrate here. You may identify that when we are going to pack bread or vegetables for few days. Okay, you can identify that when you are allowing to keep that bread or vegetables for a couple of days, what happens? That it will become rotten. Okay, spoil. Usually it will become spoil. Rotten. At that time, produces a foul smell. Next, children concentrate here. What is that? See, we can see that thin thread like gray color substance. Okay. Once again, when we are allowing to keep that pack of bread or vegetables for a few days, what happens? It will become rotten, and that produces foul smell. Foul means a bad smell. Okay, children, keep in mind here. Okay, next, what we can see that after what happens means we can see thin thread like gray color substance. Thin thread like gray color substance. See, these gray color substance only means after few days. Again, after few days, this gray color substance only turns into black color. Turns into black color. If you touch this material, means black color substance, usually that can stick to your fingers. Okay. Next, children concentrate here. When you are going to observe this black substance, means what is that? Which was formed above the surface of the bread. Okay, means Listen here. When you are going to observe under the microscope, you can see that children concentrate here. Okay, how it should be thread-like structure. Okay, see under the microscope. What is that? Actually, what is there that tiny thread-like structure that are called commonly mold. That only said to be mold. Okay, see whether this mold is a living thing. Yes, mold is a living thing. Okay, means usually that can develops on spoiled material. Mold that develops on spoiled material is able to produce a new mold. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, whether mold is a living or non-living means mold is a living thing. Okay, means usually this can develop on spoiled material. It can able to produce new mold. Okay, it grows. So we can say that mold is also living thing. Why that mold is a living thing? What is the reason means mold that develops on spoiled material, that can develop on spoiled material. Next, concentrate here. Children, we all know that cows gives us milk. Which gives us milk? Microorganisms help us in any way. Do microorganisms help us in any way? Children, concentrate here. Okay, say cows usually that produces milk for us. Okay, so whether we are drinking milk, whether you are drinking milk every day, how you are getting that milk? Either you are getting from cows. Okay, either you are getting from buffaloes. Yes, we are getting milk from buffaloes and cows. Children, concentrate here. Okay, these are very useful for us. These are very useful. By through this milk only, we are drinking tea, coffee, okay, bornamita, like So means these microorganisms. Children, concentrate here. Okay, how that helpful for us. Okay, next, concentrate here, children. All of you listen to me. Why the idli mixture prepared the day before? Why the idli mixture prepared the day before? Why do we add? Why do we add little amount of buttermilk to milk to get curd? Why do we add little amount of butter milk to buttermilk to milk to get curd? Children, concentrate here. All of you listen here. Actually, why we are preparing? Why your mother is preparing a day before? What is that? Idli mixture. Idli mixture. Okay. So what is the reason means for fermentation? Okay, for fermentation. Fermentation of puliyadam. Okay, what is the meaning of fermentation means puliyadam? Okay, so after fermentation of the duff of idli mixture, it can able to produce, it can able to provide idli uh, perfectly, smoothly. Okay, when you are going to touch with idli, it should be very smooth to touch, Okay, so what is the reason means one day before only we are preparing its duff. Okay, for fermentation. Next, why we add that sample of curd to the warm milk. Okay, warm milk. Actually, what is required for the preparation of curd? What is required for the preparation of curd means warm milk required. A sample of curd required. A sample of curd can able to produce the curd. We add amount of to get in what is okay can able to produce it. We have to discuss about bacteria in concept. Okay. So take the watery substance in curd, put a drop of this substance on a glass slide, cover it thinly with another slide. About your observations, draw a picture of what you see under the microscope. Already we discussed what is the structure of microscope. Okay, what are the components of visual components, structural components of microscope? Children, concentrate here. So why we are adding that a sample of curd to the milk, warm milk? What is the reason? So for identification of that, first what we have to do, we may take that watery substance. Okay, in curd, what is substance there? What is the substance it can able to flow above the surface of that curd, solid curd. So now we may take that this water substance, okay, from curd. Next, put a drop of this substance on a glass slide. Yes, put a drop of this substance on a glass slide, and after putting that, this drop of a say substance above the glass slide. Now observe under the microscope. Okay, so what happens? Okay, observe that if it is possible to draw its picture means you can draw that the microorganisms that you see under the microscope are called bacteria. Children, okay, nowadays everyone suffering with discussing about corona. You know, corona is a bacteria or virus? Is virus, not bacteria. Virus means too small to okay to okay naked eye means we can't see. Okay, we can't see that. Children concentrate here. Okay, microorganisms. Okay, virus also is a microorganism, but we are discussing about bacteria. Okay, bacteria. So means bacteria means lactifying bacteria. Okay, lactobacillus bacteria. Children concentrate here. Okay, means it can able to produce milk into curd. Okay, thus forms milk into curd. Okay, children concentrate here. Actually, bacteria that present in different shapes. Okay, the bacterium that you see in curd is helpful. The bacteria named lactobacillus. Lactobacillus, myself told, you know, lactobacillus bacteria, lactifying not a lactobacillus bacteria. Children concentrate here. Actually, this is useful bacteria. Okay, from atmosphere, from nature, we can identify that useful bacteria, unuseful bacteria also there. Okay, useful bacteria and unuseful bacteria also there. Okay, but lactifying bacteria, lactobacillus, not lactifying, lactobacillus bacteria. This is a useful bacteria. Okay, see, children concentrate here. Yes. Yes. So useful bacteria there and unuseful bacteria also there. Okay, so children concentrate here. Say, so what we can see under the microscope that are said to be bacteria. Okay, the bacteria is in different shapes. Say next, concentrate here. What we are taking that bacteria means, okay, which is converting into curd. Okay, sample of curd into curd means warm milk into curd means that is useful bacteria. What is the name of that bacteria means lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. That only helps. Okay, that only helps to convert milk into curd or bacteria harmful. So children concentrate here in that useful bacteria there. Okay, and unuseful bacteria there. But lactobacillus bacteria is a useful bacteria. Next, discuss now. We have to discuss. We are discussing. You know, okay. Say some bacteria cause diseases. Okay, children concentrate here. Okay, say diseases in human beings and as well as in animals, birds. Okay, these bacteria spread from one person to other and cause various types of diseases. They spread all over the world. There is no place in the world without bacteria. See, means their children concentrate here. Okay, unuseful bacteria also there. Unuseful bacteria means that causes diseases. Okay, children concentrate here. Unuseful bacteria. Okay, you can identify that in plants particularly. You can identify that some diseases you may get that. Okay, tick or diseases. Okay, means tegullu అని చెప్తాం. Generally we may say that in tegullu. Okay, see, ఆకుకుంటు తెగులు means in leaves particularly we can identify that. Okay, in groundnut plant particularly. Okay, see, there is a means nitrifying bacteria. In that nitrifying bacteria is helpful. Okay, see, that is useful. But some causes diseases also, particularly. Okay, you can identify that means in chili crop particularly. Next, in vegetables also, sometimes you can identify that what should be means okay, see, kuchulu anukuntam. Okay, means like lady's finger, like what about that listen, brinjal. So sometimes you can identify that. Next, means unuseful bacteria that can spread diseases. Okay, the children concentrate here. Okay, nowadays how that virus that can spread diseases one person to another means now we are suffering with corona, you know. Okay, that virus. So like that, bacteria also that can, okay, unuseful bacteria that can spread, okay, diseases one person to another person. Okay, next, concentrate here. These diseases that can spread all over the world means listen here. Okay, nowadays we are knowing very well. Okay, why through the virus. Okay, first started that what is that virus, spreading of virus that started in China, and after that all over the world, all countries are suffering, you know. Okay, right through the virus, same like that. This disease also, bacteria also that can spread. Okay, can able to spread all over the world. Okay, so there is no place without bacteria. You can identify that, for example, say, listen. Okay, say, uh, last previously will end. You may collect water that from well, tube well. You may collect water from pond well. So where you can identify that okay, higher amount of bacteria. Okay, means particularly what you are collecting that water from the tube well. Okay, bore well. So means in that there is no bacteria. What you are collecting that, okay, you may identify that in pond means particularly what is that, cattles. In villages we can identify that cattles are washing. Okay, in the pond only. Next, what happens next, someone, okay, may wash their clothes in pond water only, particularly you can identify that. Okay, means by through that you can identify what is that higher amount of bacteria. Okay, means say disease spreading bacteria that can live in pond water, that can, okay, so means skin diseases, particularly you can identify that some skin disease also. Okay, that it can spread. Okay, itching bacteria. Okay, that can spread one person to. When you suffer a disease, the doctor advises you to take boiled water. Are there microorganisms in water? Is the water that you drink regularly pure? Dear children, concentrate at the time of suffering. When you are suffering with typhoid, particularly when you are suffering with typhoid, when you are suffering with malaria, doctors they advise us to take boiled water. Doctors, okay, they advise us to take boiled water. Why they advise us to take boiled water? What is the reason means? Okay, see, your children concentrate here. Okay, in that microorganisms there, what we are getting that water from tap. Okay, and what we are getting water, okay, from the well, in that bacteria there. Okay, so means listen here. If there bacteria means listen here, at the time of when you are suffering with fever means the fever may not cures, okay, early. Okay, means for curing that curing that fever early means you have to drink boiled water. Okay, nowadays suggesting, okay, means those who are suffering with this, okay, corona disease, particularly doctors in advance they are giving suggestions, giving to us to drink boiled water. Okay, to drink what about the say boiled water. Okay, when we are going to drink that boiled water means okay, what there that, okay, diseases means disease causing bacteria, causing bacteria usually that can remove. Okay, so is the water that you drink regularly pure? No, that bacteria also present. Children concentrate here. Next, now what are the microorganisms? Microorganisms present in water. Microorganisms are present in water. Collect water samples from a pond, well, and bore well. Keep them separately. Put a drop of water on a slide. keep another slide on it. Observe under microscope what type of microorganisms do you see in water samples. Children, concentrate here. Okay, you may identify that in pond water. Okay, kolonu chiptuntam kada. Okay, chiruvu kolonu. Okay, you may collect that water from pond, well, borewell. Okay, that you have to keep separately and put a drop of water on slide. Okay, means pond water, borewell water, and as well as well water. Microorganisms means particularly tube well. Okay, tube well. Okay, what we are getting that from, okay, borewell. Tube well means borewell. Okay, so which water contains lots of number of microorganisms means pond water. Draw what you have observed. Draw what you have observed. Describe the shapes of microorganisms. The children, concentrate here. Which water contains large number of microorganisms? By pond only. Now only told that myself explain you that. Okay, pond water means a higher amount of microorganisms are present. Why that pond that contains a higher amount of microorganisms means okay, in that we are doing various activities. In the villages, particularly, we can observe that okay, they're washing the clothes. Okay, they're what about the washing the cattle. Okay, next okay, some other things also they can do. Okay, means children, concentrate here in the higher amount of bacteria there. In that higher amount of bacteria there. When we are going to compare with well water, when we are going to compare with borewell water, where you can identify that higher amount of bacteria means in pond water. Okay, now children, concentrate here. We are given that. Okay, see what should be that. What different? Okay, children, concentrate here. Yes. Here, figure 11 means that represents about microorganisms. What difference do you find in the appearance of microorganisms in pond water and borewell water? Okay. Thus, we see that microorganisms are present everywhere, although they are not visible to naked eyes. From our activities, we could see only a few of them, but there is a vast world of microorganisms, and they are all part of the living world, all part of the living world. Children, concentrate here. Okay, see, we discussed about two useful bacteria. Okay, Lactobacillus bacteria. So Lactobacillus bacteria means that is useful bacteria. Means okay, when we are going to put that, when we are going to collect that, put that a sample of to the warm milk. Okay, what happens a day before? Okay, means you can ask to your elders. Means your mother may says that what she can do every day. One day before, what she can do means okay, adding night time after warming that milk. Okay, after okay means short boiling that milk. What adding sample of curd adding to that milk. So after adding that sample of curd to the warm milk, next what happens when that keeping, okay, after keeping a period of time means next day you can identify that, say that warm milk, okay, converted into curd. What is that? What kind of bacteria settles over to that? Means what you are adding that sample of curd means in that okay, lactobacillus bacteria there. These lactobacillus bacteria, okay, can increases its number as a result, okay, that warm milk converted into curd. So children, concentrate here. Say what is that? Where is present that microorganisms means microorganisms are everywhere. Okay, wherever you go, wherever you observe, microorganisms are there. Okay, means all microorganisms are not visible to us, not visible to us. Whether it is okay, visible to us means it is not possible to visible uh, to with naked eye, means we can't see directly. Children, concentrate here. Only we can see that a few of them only. Listen here. So means there is a vast world of microorganisms. Okay, actually these microorganisms also is a part of a living world. Part of a living world. children concentrate here. Okay, so we discussed in detail what we discussed means. Okay, everyone concentrate here. So what are the characteristics of living things we discussed? Children concentrate here. And next, say how plants that can respond to stimuli. Okay, and when we are going to touch this with the hot vessel, what happens? Okay, children concentrate here. Oviparous, viviparous. Okay, we discussed about oviparous animal, viviparous animal also we discussed. Next, what is the structure of microscope? Okay, structural component and visual components of microscope also we discussed. Today particularly we discussed, and after that bread mold. Okay, bread mold. Next, useful bacteria. We discussed about useful bacteria. What is useful bacteria means? Lactobacillus bacteria. Children, once we can revise the topic, which was we learnt. Okay, which was we learnt through living and non-living thing. So means first one, there are living and non-living things around us. Yes, living things there and non-living things also there. And when living things lose their life, they become dead. Yes, living things, when that loses their life means that it will become dead. Next, dead is intermediate. Yes, already told, discussed. Once again repeating the things. This dead is an intermediate state between living and non-living things. Dead material decomposes to form non-living things. Dead material only decomposes to form non-living things. Next, concentrate here. Okay, living thing possess characteristics. What characteristics possessed by the living things means like growth, breathing, expression, movement, response to stimulus, and giving birth to young ones. Giving birth to young ones. Children concentrate here. Okay, living things particularly that possess growth. Growth it should be present. Breathing also there. Expression it should be there. Movement, response to stimulus, and giving birth to young ones. So these are the characteristics of living things. Next, children concentrate here, which cannot possess these characteristics that are coming under the group of non-living things. Non-living things. Okay, like chair. Okay, like a wall, like knife. Okay, you can see many things around the world. Next, among living things, plants and trees cannot move like animals. Cannot move like animals. Say among living things and plants and trees cannot move like animals. Seed is also a living thing. Seed is also a living thing. On the day we discussed, myself told okay, cotyledon. Okay, how that respire, how that okay take food materials. Okay, amount of food materials are stored within the seed. Within the seed. Okay, children concentrate here. Okay, means seed is also coming under the group of living thing. Seed is also coming under the group of living thing. Listen here. Okay, means concentrate here. Okay, whether this possesses all the characteristics, concentrate here. Even though seed is coming under the group of living thing. Children, why? What is the reason means when we are going to put that seed into the soil, what happens? It should be develops as like a new plant. Develops as like a new plant. Next, we can see minute things and microscope. See, minute things. Next, concentrate here, children. Everyone understand here. Keywords. The keywords. Okay, what is the keywords means? Okay, living things, non-living things. Okay, growth, breathe, growth, breathing. Okay, say expression, response, stimulus, movement, microscope. Okay, children concentrate here. Okay, say living things, non-living things, growth, breathing, expression, response, stimulus. Okay, all these things we discussed in detail, children. Yes, everyone we discussed in detail. Okay, so living things and non-living things completed, children. So tomorrow we can discuss about IIT class. Okay, so myself I am going to ask doubts. Okay, myself say Yes. Any doubt, Sahana?
Sir, no doubt,
Any
sir.
doubt? Any doubt?
Sir, no. No,
Understood?
sir.
Get?
Understood, sir.
Tanvi Yadav. Tanvi Yadav. Have you understood, boy?
Sir, understood.
Understood? Okay.
Yes.
What are the components of microscope? We discussed about two parts, about microscope. What are they? Neeraj? Neeraj? Can you reply?
No,
Neeraj?
no,
Sanvi? Sanvi? Yes, girl? Srived?
మేకప్ లేకపోతే ఇట్లా కొడుతుంది
Srived? Srived? Are you listening my voice? Are you listening my voice, Srived? Boy? Srived? 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 Yes, Sahana? Yes, say answer. Sahana?
Sir, sound coming.
Sound coming? Okay,
Yes,
someone.
sir.
Okay, they. Okay. Right. Yes. Now we may not get a sound. Yes. Sahana, you reply. Sahana.
Sir, question. Sir,
Yes, girl.
sir,
Say
Sir.
answer.
sir, what is microscope?
Yes, means in microscope, girl, two parts are there. What are they? Structural component and visual component. Girl, structural component
Sir.
and visual component. What are coming under the group of structural component?
Structural
Otherwise, you may
component
say.
or the
Say loudly.
Sir, structural component or the head, body, base, and arms.
Yes, girl.
Sir,
Yes.
structural component or the head, body, base, and the arms.
Okay, good, good. Visual components.
Visual components.
What are visual components?
Eyepiece, objective, nose piece.
Good. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, yes, girls. Yes, ask to me. Ask to me.
sir, what? What, sir?
Once again, then.
Sir, aim that, sir. Sir,
Completed?
answer tell.
Okay,
Sir,
that
no,
answer
sir.
completed already.
Visual
Completed, you know.
component.
What there?
Yes. Yes, over, sir.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, mute yourself then, Sahana. Mute yourself. Akshara. 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 Neeraj. 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 Vedasri.
Sir,
Vedasri.
sir,
Yes, are you listening my voice?
yes, sir,
Okay, right. What are the characteristics of living things there?
sir,
What are the characteristics of living things? Characteristics, girl. What are the characteristics of living things? Do you know answer?
sir, no,
No? Okay. Durgesh.
sir,
Durgesh.
sir,
What are the characteristics of living things?
living things can breathe, living things can breathe, growth, movement, taking food, breathing, getting rid of waste, response to heat, response to touch, response to light, giving birth to young ones are called living things.
Okay. Right. Good. Yes, mute yourself, boy. Srinitya. 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 Vaishnavi.
Sir,
Yes. What are you doing, girl?
sir, not,
What are you doing?
sir, not doing anything. Listening class.
Listening class. Good. Very good, girl. Okay. Say, children, listen to me here. What is a bread mold? What is called bread mold? Girl. What is called bread mold? Are you listening my voice? Sahasra. Sahasra. What is called bed mold? Yes. Sahasra. Sahasra. Amritavarshini. Amritavarshini. Are you listening my voice? Are you listening my voice? Well. Okay. Yes, Amrita Varshini. What is called bread mold? Girl. What is called bread mold? What is called bread mold? Siddhivinayak. Siddhivinayak. What is called bread mold? Say, children, listen to me. Concentrate here. So we can discuss tomorrow about IIT physics. Okay. So in next week we can start another lesson. Okay, this lesson completely, living in non-living thing. So we can discuss another lesson next week onwards. Next week onwards, children. Yes. Myself conclude the meeting. End the meeting, children. If you have any doubt, you can ask anyone. Unmute yourself and ask. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Unmute yourself and ask. Yes. Myself end the meeting. Completed. Time completed.